Greetings, esteemed students of astrology, and welcome to the Lilly Lectures, where we explore the world of astrology through my book, Christian Astrology, seeking answers to life's most profound questions. Today, we embark upon a fascinating journey into the realm of alchemy and the elusive philosopher's stone. An ingenious man approached me with great seriousness and posed the following question. Would he be able to obtain the philosopher's stone, or the elixir that can perform such wonders? I do believe that such a thing exists, and I am confident that it can be attained. However, I hold the belief that it is a blessing bestowed upon very few individuals, and those few are more likely to receive it through divine revelation from the good angels of God rather than through their own efforts. The question must be approached in the following manner. Is the querent's knowledge and skill sufficient to achieve the desired result through his own art? The chart was cast for the 6th of June 1647 at 10:37 a.m. London, England. The querent is represented by the ascendant, and Mercury is the lord of the ascendant. His knowledge is signified by Mars, the lord of the 9th house, and the aspects that other planets may form with Mars. I find that Mars, the lord of the querent's knowledge, is placed in a cadent house, but it is in its own term and face. Mars forms a square aspect with both Mercury and Saturn, and all three are in fixed signs. Mercury and Saturn are in the terms of Saturn, falling into the 9th house. I also observed that Mercury was recently retrograde and is now slowly moving in direct motion, approaching a second square aspect with Mars. Based on these observations, I deduced that the querent had previously invested time in the pursuit of the philosopher's stone, but without success. The second application of the square aspect, occurring while Mercury was in Gemini and in its own terms, indicated a stronger desire, greater hopes, and a renewed resolution to attempt once again to attain the philosopher's stone. However, I advised the querent to abandon further progress in this matter. Taking into account the reasons mentioned earlier, I explained how incapable he was and the improbability of achieving his intended goal based on natural causes. I advised him to desist. I also pointed out that he erred in his choice of materials or composition, as he was working with earthly or overly dense substances. Part of this judgment was derived from the square aspect between Saturn and Mars, and part was based on the affliction of Mercury, which represents the intellect part due to its proximity to Saturn in an earth sign. Whenever Mercury is corrupted, the imaginative part falters. Additionally, when Mars as the lord of the 9th house is afflicted, it indicates a defect in the foundational matter of the primary operation. To demonstrate the validity of my advice, I informed the querent that it was more necessary for him to cure himself of the consumption he was suffering with than to continue his efforts in exploring this labyrinthine pursuit. Seeing Mercury, the lord of the ascendant, and Saturn are in conjunction in Taurus, with Saturn being the lord of the 6th house representing negative influences, and noting that Mars afflicts Mercury from the 12th house, and Mercury is not separating from Mars but approaching another negative square aspect, with no benefic planet interjecting its benevolent aspect between Mercury and the two malefic planets, I strongly advised the querent to take swift care of his health, among other things. And there you have it, dear listeners, a glimpse into the intricate world of astrology and alchemy, where the celestial forces shape our destinies. Join us next time on the Lilly Lectures as we explore the mysteries of the universe. Until then, may the stars guide you on your journey. I am William Lilly, and this is Christian Astrology.